Fucking hell, fire. Hang on. Right. Can you hear me and see me, you bunch of fuckers? Indeed, yeah, I know, yeah. Dear. I think, I don't know what the fuck happened then. Fuck knows. Yes, a great one. Hitman's in the house. Nidge. Alright, Nidge, yeah. There's 12 people watching, so hello, 12 people watching. Jim Wood. What's this sucking on? It's a, whatchamacallit, a vape thing, Hunter. I packed up smoking must be about 8 months ago. No video. Who's got no, hang on. Oh. Can everybody else see this, or can people just hear me? Answer me, you fuckers. Yeah, you must be able. Must be your fault then, Derek. You're the lucky one. You can only hear me. Yep, see the ugly twat, no problem. All right, Gooseman. Hi, Liz. Jim. Right. I don't know what the fuck happened with the other one. For some fucking reason, it just, just didn't work. Looks like. So that'll. Have you found it yet, Derek? Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck happened there. I scheduled it, obviously, trying to be fucking good, like. And, so what we were going to do, I was going to do, well, just chat shit, basically, just chat shit. Anyone want to get on with it? I'm missing Spartacus. Fucking hell, it, man. You're only wanking to it, you dirty bastard. Fucking, I tell you what, I'm fucking sweltering in here. All right, Donald. Sorry, mate. I have to restart it because the other one just wasn't having none of it. Fucking thing. So, Hitman is gay. Hitman's gay. Cheers, Richard. I think you need to adjust your fucking settings if you think I'm looking good. So, yeah, I'm going to. All the way up is Gunner. I like Gunner. How are you doing all the way from Norway? When do you plan on taking shooting lessons from the Hitman? Oh, he gives me lessons every time we go out, Gunner. Although I did get a pheasant earlier on that he fucking stood on. Hi, Goose man, how you doing? You're ugly fucking as well. When am I uploading another video? I don't know, Jim. I did take the camera with me today, but it was not. Well, we did a bit of a wander around Stubble Turnip Field, and the Hitman stepped over a pheasant which jumped up and went backwards. So I swung on it, pulled me fucking back out of joint. Got it, like, just had it for me tea. But no, I don't know. There's not been much to shoot really. Me and Paul and Nitch actually went up on that Stubble Turnip Field last week, but there was no, you didn't stand on it. No, you nearly. Hey up, Mike. The Pike's in the house. All right, Mike. Yeah, there's just not been anything to shoot really. It's just I don't know, fucking shit. So fucking gunner. This gunner is from Norway. And how much snow did you have the other day, gunner? Did you say? Well, fucking 3 foot. How many guns have I got? At the moment, 2 Hatsans. Oh, actually, there's an old. I've got an old Bikel that's got no stock or wood on it. It's a bit fucked. I've got 2 Hatsans and what's left of that thing. I think Dino had the stock of the fore end off that. It's all the triggers all fucked in that one. So that's a scrapper. I've got another Hatsan there, but this is my brother's, and something broke in that one, so I need a part for that, which apparently last time I spoke to him, he was struggling to get because of Brexit. And then I've got another Hatsan which is here ready for cleaning. But I did have a whatchamacallit, 80 centimeters. That was right. Yeah, I did have a Bettinzully X-Trail. I had that for a few years, but I fucking wore that out. At that time, shooting some pigeons then. But yeah, and I fucked up. I didn't have the warranty. I didn't send the warranty card off for it. So when that wore out, that was it. So hey, yes, I'm talking to the world. Mother. What's that, Mike? Just ordered a new gun for Plinking. Please won't give me shotguns since I stabbed. I'm not fucking surprised, Mike. I'm stabbing people. What camera? It's just a whatchamacallit, Goose. Just a normal video camera. Hang on. Just had that one, so yeah, cheapy ass thing. Not bad though. It does the job. It's better than the. I've got like a GoPro type thing, but I got fed up of having them on my head. If you look at, don't know if everybody's seen the older videos, and it's I'm like this all day. It looks like I'm on a boat. But, it's about it can be anything about could be 3 to 7 months here, gonna. Yeah, and it depends on the police force. Fucking man, I got man flu. Yeah, Nidge did a pheasant earlier on. He got it by the legs, and stood on its wings, and fucking ground it. That was a lot quicker. I just wanged that in one of them cooking bags when I got in. So I took the wings off it, like. But, yeah, so Gunnar is out in Norway, and he's got 80 centimeters of snow at the moment. For that. People. I was just telling him then that yeah, I've never done it before. I've done crown the pigeons popping them off, but if you open a pheasant's wings, apparently, or say apparently, he did it before. Stand on the wings and pull on the legs while they're relatively fresh. It just pops the crown out. It was quite good. Yeah, we'll have to whatchamacallit, do it on video one day to show people how to do it, Nidge. Either you do it or whatever. You got man flu, have you, Jim? Fucking fucking hitman's got worse than normal flu. You big fanny. You're not chatting away to your fucking selves in there. You been out fishing, Mike? You done much? I saw Delch had been out last week. I'm waiting for his video to come up. But, I know he's had man flu as well. So, has anyone else been out shooting and shot anything? I know, yeah. Yeah. Where's Clint? Is he working? Has anyone been out, shot anything? Done any shooting? Anything? I said this to you before, didn't I, Jim? It'd be a bit dull if someone doesn't fucking ask me anything. Because obviously, I'm fucking up. Hey, they're all right there, Mike. Yeah, I had an old 410 fully silenced one. Used to shoot rats with it in the sheds. Dead quiet, fucking good little guns. Is he? What, with this fucking new one, Jim? Fucking hellfire, didn't take that long, did he? Nigel's on the piss. He's had 4 glasses of Jameson. So he's not allowed how to play. Oh, no, hey, fucking hell, I'll tell you. Poor Clint. So you probably... did you get a video of that last night, did you? Is you still on there, Gooseman? Or have you fucked off? Fucking no good that, Mike, when the dog's a bit gun shy. That's it. Yeah, once they get a bit gun shy, that's it. That's the end of them, really. But even with air rifles, they just don't fucking like it, do they? But, I've never had. I mean, I've loads of spaniels, but never had any issues with gun shyness. Even the pups we've got now, they fucking just let him out in the yard when there's fireworks going off, and they'll just sit there watching them. Plans for 2020, I'm not sure, Ben, to be honest. Just mill about, do what we do. Hopefully shoot more freaking pigeons, because the past couple of years has been absolutely shocking up here. I think the best day last year, I think the 8 man had them about 30 odd. I was on, we sort of got 2 farms. I'm on one side of the road, he's got the other side of the road, and usually my side of the road produces better than his, but not this year. There's just been nothing on our side. .303 converted to a 410. What's that, Derek? A rifle, is it? 303 rifle. I think I don't know if Gooseman went off. I'm going to ask him about his season. I'm trying to read everything here. It's not as easy as it looks. This. I think you're right, Mike. Not last year, the year before, when it was really, really hot. All through the summer, I think we had a lot of pigeons. A lot died, I think, in the egg. You know what I mean? They didn't even get a chance to hatch. Obviously, because the parent birds have gone off to feed, and they're not sheltering the eggs. Obviously, they don't need to keep it warm, but they're not covering the eggs. And I think the eggs have literally overheated, and there was a lot I'm sure there's a hell of a lot of birds died actually in the eggs. Not last summer, summer before. You know, really hot. Fucking terrible. Yeah, Richard, roof shooting. Brilliant. Absolutely love roof shooting. Me and Hitman used to go up and I used to do a bit on a couple of shoots in Shropshire. We go on a Saturday and we just hang around in the woods all afternoon, just popping a few pigeons off this. And you can't, roof shooting, you just can't beat it, can you? You know what I mean? Just getting them through the trees. Fucking brilliant stuff. But we haven't even got much of that now, really. The woods we use, we don't get into the wood. We sort of got around the edges. We can get to sort of like three sides of it, but obviously we have to try and shoot the birds so they land in the field and not in the woods, which is a bit of a shitter. Are you still there, Gooseman? Nice one. Yeah, I saw some of your videos, mate. You look like it had a good time. I didn't. Did you do a video the other day of a Beaters Day? I haven't seen that one yet. If you did. Well, plenty of foxes up here. Mike, my brother, he nails frigging loads. He had to last night, I think. He gets loads of foxes. Even where we've been this afternoon, where we go doing a duck shooting, on there, he can go and shoot. He'll shoot a fox tonight, say for instance, and then 2 days later, or 2 days time, there'll be another one. It's like a fucking conveyor belt. Foxes everywhere. So shocking. You wouldn't think there was so many about. You know what I mean? So you move on and another one pops up. Ah, right, I see, Gary. Yeah, did he not like it, or just your own choice, so you can crack on with the shooting rather than filming? To be honest with you, Ben, I think Packham. I don't think Packham's ever going to get any better, is he? You know what I mean? I'm not sure if he's going to start getting worse again this year. He started attacking people for having babies now, and golfers. He's he wants so many golf courses rewilding, doesn't he? So yeah, good luck with that one. You know what I mean? Fucking knobhead. Well, I think that the trouble with Packham is he did all the damage. Him and his cronies did all the damage last year, and we're going to be catching up with that for the next couple of years, I think. With the general licenses, they're going to keep messing about with them, aren't they? That's the trouble. Not really, Derek. I don't really know anything about converting guns from anything, to be honest. I'm not really, I'm not really a rifleman anymore, sort of thing. But it's, that'd be a gunsmith question, really, to be honest with you. I'd have thought, as I didn't know you could convert a 303 to a 410. So if I converted it, you can guarantee it fucking blow up. So I won't give any advice on that. Well, I don't know any advice for you, mate. Sorry. Yeah, some are a bit funny, aren't they, Gary? They're a bit. Yeah, they are a bit dodgy when it comes to filming. I was going to film when I was shooting down in Ballard again, but you fucking using that thing, were you? So be off it, man. Catch you later, mate. Don't watch too many dirty girls on Spartacus. He's a lad, isn't he? Yeah, as far as Packham and the general licenses and all that go, I think that can be a bit of a dodgy one, that, Mike, to be honest. Some people say no, but I always thought you have to be in the same. I think you have to be in the same hide. You know what I mean? If rather than you couldn't just sort of give someone a gun you need a license for and say, yeah, off you pop. I don't think on private land anyway. Yeah, that's a bit of a dodgy one. I mean, people do take people shooting sort of thing that haven't got licenses or whatever. You sort of you go like what's the word, mentor. You go like a mentor for it, and you know, but you sort of have to keep. You have to keep under supervision. That was the word I'm looking for. I couldn't fucking think then. But yeah, no, I think you can go with someone who's got license and permission and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah, I'd say yeah, you can go. I mean, you know, people do. I take people who haven't got a license as a mentor. You know, when they're filling forms in and this that and the other. But although it depends. I did have a conversation with someone not so long ago, and if you've got a firearms ban, just some people obviously, you know, some people either make a mistake or whatever, and if they end up with a firearms ban, then you're not allowed. All right, Gary, mate, I'll catch you later. Thanks for having a look. Yeah, did I get a license? Oh, bribery. Yeah, there's plenty of bribes. I had to promise not to show me ass in Woolly's window, all that sort of, you know. No, I'm a well-behaved, upstanding member of the community, me. They throw licenses at you. Say, hey, go have a license, So, but yeah, no, it's actually your right to have a license. You know what I mean? You can actually, if you want a gun, you can go fucking get one. You know what I mean? Basically, you got to go get your license, and now they've got to have a good reason for you not to get a license. So, you know, if you're a violent murderer or something like that, fucking alarm us, Gary. Sorry, Derek. I think that might be your end, mate. Everyone else can see me. I think that's a shame. All you can see is me middle fingers. Oh, click on the play symbol, Derek. See if that works. All right. Yeah, you might be all right on there. I can just, especially private land and nobody going to bomb you. Like I say, the only problem is if there is a firearm ban, and that's sort of a court order firearm ban, then you can be on a bit of dodgy ground. But other than that, you should be all right. Right, you don't wander off and you know what I mean, which I'm sure you won't. You're not you're not a 14-year-old mad fucker, are you? You're a mad fucker, I know, but what's that? Did it work, Garrick? Pressing the play button. Have you been out fishing, Mike? Not done much. What was that, Jim? Hang on. Yeah, there's just hang on. Where is it? Yeah, well, I would. Yeah, I've gotten Edge on film a couple of times. Well, yeah, no, probably do. He goes with another mate of his. Yeah, I was reading it then. Yeah, he goes with another mate of his, so usually there's not much room in the car or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure we could do a fox video. Oh God, I'm fucking indigestion after that. Pheasant and a load of peppers. Yeah, I'm sure we could do a fox video and bring me night vision camera as well. And piss about with that. Yeah, we'll have a crack at that one night. Yeah, I haven't been foxing for a while. I used to go, Christ me, these used to go every night, didn't we, at one time? You know? And then started running out of foxes. Still drinking me tea. Ah, right, yeah. So what you mean, Mike? Yeah. Well, hope she gets better soon and everything's all right, mate. I haven't been. When I go, I did a little video the night on the back in the summer. That's the only time I went fishing. Yeah, Jim, you fucking come up. We'll have a go, mate. It'd be a laugh, yeah. Perhaps stay a bit later, and I'll. It needs to bring the rifle over and whatnot, and hang around up there for some foxes or something a bit later on. Just have to stop him shooting them between now and then. Yeah, it'd be a laugh, that, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it, Mike? You're used to going off doing it, aren't you? It's and when you you have to sort of knock it on the head for a bit, it's chomping at the bit, aren't you, to get going? So, yeah, I'm the same with the shooting. Yeah, walking out. It's just so frustrating when there's nothing about. You know if you go and you go to, you think, right, okay, there should be pigeons there. So and so place this time of year. And you turn up and there's fuck all. And you think, oh, God. Or like some of the land I shoot on with my uncle, thousands of pigeons when you first arrive, and literally the fields are covered in them. As soon as you get your kit out of the car, gone. That's it. Don't fucking see them the rest of the day. You'd fucking get stuck now, Jim. Christ, you can hardly walk across that field. It's that fucking wet. It's terrible. Well, all the fields are around here now. They're all really muddy. Where we went this afternoon, um, which is not far from the house here, sort of thing. But the fields are so wet and so muddy. It's, yeah, we'll have to train the foxes, Jim, and get him to hide from him a bit. Oh shit, we're down to 13 watching. That's not a good sign. yeah. Saving more than one. You have to save two because Clint will want to shoot one as well. But, yeah, there's loads of rain here, Mike. The pond. I say you call it a pond. It's a flood in the field, and it was sort of probably about half acre or quarter acre the other day. It is like bloody well over half acre tonight. Like there's a hell of a lot of water in it. Oh, you're back, are you, Derek? Well done. Yeah, we've got loads. We'll get loads of bloody carcasses for the foxes. Cheeky twat. Oh dear. Yeah, so I thought just try one of these live debriefs. Fuck the first one up, so I don't know how that's how that happened or why it happened. Jesus, it's been on here half an hour already. Okay, time fly when you're having fun. What was that, Mike? Fucking hell. Fucking swans moved in. Yeah. If it stays permanent, Mike, fill it with fish. You want it to go far then. Yeah, I don't do too bad with the rifle either. Yeah, I'll just sit and read the comments. All right, do they? Yeah, do they pester the swans a bit? Do they? Fucking hell. Used to have it down the valley. There's like 5 ponds, not far from here. One of them, cracking pond. We used to run the fishing club there years ago and put a load of ghost carp in there. And I got a load of mirrors and commons from what we used to call the top pond. And I took a couple down, like 18-pound fish, you know what I mean? And on one of the ponds, there was black swans on there, and somebody fucking shot them. And there was people forever shooting at the white ones. Oh, fuck, it was a nightmare. Anyway, they banned the fishing on there about 2 years ago now, so it's the end of that. Fucking, yeah, a bit of a shitter. Good pond as well. There's loads of fish in it. There's a few carp and pike in there. There's a couple of really big carp in there. Ghosties are over 20. Well, some cracking perch and bream, you know what I mean? All the other guns. But they stopped the fishing, so the end of that. Yeah, it's a cracking rifle, that, isn't it? That Tikka, fucking hell. Fucking easy. Yeah, I think some of the locals still do fish it though. They're not allowed. I mean, they've not put any signs up to say there's no fishing or the fishing's been banned. But what they did, they moved. It was like concrete platforms, and what they did, they pulled all them out, and then half drained the fucking pool so they could build the houses across the other side. You know, so the water wasn't up near any of the foundations. They fucked it up a little bit, but the fish are still in there. It's be nice if they lifted the ban. So, fuck, we're dropping like fucking flies. Can't be that accurate, Jim. You keep fucking missing. Yeah, that was funny, that wasn't it? 2 rabbits sitting out in a field, and when they all were about 180 yards out, something like that. Anyway, these 2 rabbits were sat out in the field, and one rabbit got a bit fucking horny and started shagging the other rabbit. So I shot the rabbit on top and fucking nailed them both. I nearly got 2 foxes one night and all. If I'd have pulled the trigger at the right time, I'd have nailed 2 foxes just as they crossed. They stood next to each other. Well, I left it too long. Still one of them, but I left it a little bit too long. Otherwise, I'd have had 2 foxes in one shot and all. That would have pissed him off. Yeah, my shotgun's like that, Jim. Accurate when I'm not using it. Oh, he fucking died with a smile on his face, Mike, I tell you. You imagine that fucking the orgasm the both rabbits were having at the time. Fucking back. It was a cracking rifle, that Tikka. Fucking hell. Some of the foxes and rabbits are, I mean, fucking long range stuff. Fucking hell. But just as good at close range as well, isn't it? The Relham Tornado Owners Club. Hello, Relham Tornado Owners Club. Anybody say hello, Relham Tornado Owners Club? He said hello, shooters, as you can possibly read. The Relham, old air rifle, innit? I used to have an old Relham years ago. Fucking fixed iron sights on it. Fucking shit. I used to shoot loads of pigeons with that. You're the only member. Nice one. All right, Donald. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Having a look. Catch you later. What was it? Yeah, how good is this FF6 flapper compared to the FF6? Is a more robust, Jim. The FF5. He's got these new motors now. The what are they fucking called? Trojan motors, and they're a lot more robust. Some of the motors for the FF5. I mean, to be honest, Nick sent me a fucking load of motors because they kept going. The gearing wasn't very good on them, and it was only this one batch. But obviously, it was a bit of a pain in the ass. But everybody's fucking motors going here, there, everywhere. But the FF6 is well worth having. Hitman's got one. He bought one not so long ago. But any other flappers, I mean, I don't think you can get the FF5 anymore, but any of the flappers, the Flightline decoy stuff, that's all good gear. Yeah, but he does, Mike. It'd be a fucking cheap one. Cheap night out, that, wouldn't it? Fucking hell. Yeah, them flappers, Jim. Have a word with Nick if you're interested. Anyway, he'll sort you out. He's pretty good. And anything that, if anything does go wrong with it, he sorts it out. He doesn't fuck about. Just sorts it out for you. You know what I mean? What happened with some of mine? If the motors went, I'd just give him a ring and say, "Fucking send us a motor out." I just fit them myself rather than sending them back. So fuck me, it's hot in here. The AGM won't be much good. You get everything passed through. Yeah, I think that them Relhams, they're old air rifles, I'm sure. But, I think I'm right in saying. Yeah, it's well worth it, Jim. Definitely worth it. I mean, fucking hell. There's quite a few times I've gone out shooting and I've only took just one flapper and one dead bird and just put that out in the field, and then you always get at least one pigeon coming in for you to get a shot at. I was talking to some guy from America the other day. They've been shooting loads of feral pigeons, but I said to him, "You want to get some of these bloody FF6 out there, get a couple of ferals on them." And well, you know what feral pigeons are like. You can decoy them in with a fucking old sock, but do whatchamacallit. If he uses a flapper with a dead feral on it, fucking hell, the way they were swirling around in this field. I mean, there was about 10 of them, American guys, all in this fucking long hide, and one pigeon flying past, and like fucking like an anti-aircraft battery going off. But if they had flappers out there, the pigeons would just throw themselves at them. But yeah, they are good, aren't they, Nidge? I swear by the flappers. I do. So I swear by everything, obviously. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go pigeon shooting without one. You know what I mean? Even if that's all I took with me, just one flapper and a dead bird, I'd be quite happy. Got enough confidence in it to just put that out in the field and sit behind the hide and wait. And a pigeon will come and have a look at some point. Because the wings are flapping, obviously it doesn't really put them off as such. unless it's about to fucking land in your decoys or whatever, and it flaps. I can spook them, but other than that, it brings them in. It can bring them in off a flight line fucking half a mile away. Seen it happen. But, Jesus, I can't believe how fucking hot it is in here. Jeez, imagine I'm sat right by the fucking radiator. It's hot. But, what's that? Who, me or Jim? You see my pigeon recipes? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the rotary, to be honest with you, Jim. I used to use them before we got the flappers, but I'm not. Mine only had 2 arms on it. When you've got four, I'd imagine if there's a load of birds about, I'd have thought they'd work. Well, apparently crows, it does work for the crows if you slow them down, does it? But these flappers, as I have fucking put me whirly away, and that's it. It's never been used since I got a flapper. Fucking hell, Mike! Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Catch them with a net, just fucking dive on them. Yeah, Jim, you'd be surprised how good they are with the crows. If you got the DC version, which you can speed up or slow down or whatever, if you slow it down, so a third of the speed, the fucking crows throw themselves at it, and the magpies hate. For some reason, if you put a magpie on a flapper, the fucking magpie hates the one that's on it, and they always come to have a swoop in and have a squawk. But, use them for all sorts. I said to Nick once, I said, you need to make one for put mallard on, you know what I mean, at the side of a pond. Fucking duck flapper, that'd be good. Yeah, excuse me, with my tissue. I was fucking, I don't get too hot. I think half the time, Mike, then get these bloody feral pigeons now, or the wrong pigeons that have sort of gone feral. I think if you took them back to the owners now, they just neck them anyway, don't they, these days? Don't think if they fuck off somewhere, I don't know if they take them back or not. Yeah, Jim, they're fucking heavy, mate. That is the trouble. But the way I do now these days, if I can't drive to it, I won't fucking shoot there. Bollocks to it. I don't do any walking. Shells we use, Ben, are home loads at the moment. My brother been making some. Our Nate man's been making some as well. And what we use steel, number 6, size 6 shot, and 28 gram, 28 grams of size 6 shot. And I think there's 27, is it 27 grain of powder you use now, Midge? But yeah, we use these steel home loads and number 6. I always used to use. Hang on. So we always used to use these the Game Ball Super Steels in the 7.5. They'll kill pigeons and crows quite happily. You just got to put it in the right place, you know what I mean? But these 27 grain of powder, 1 ounce of steel, yeah. Yeah, that's always about 27 grain. So these home loads, fucking hell, in a 6. I mean, I did a pheasant with one today. Pheasant was about 40 yards, around about 40 yards, going away from me. So, and it was like, fucking rinsed it. I bet that was a laugh, Mike. Fucking pouncing on. Right, yeah, yeah. You think a prize bird wouldn't go feral anyway, would you? You know what I mean? Well, I suppose some do. They might be hungry or tired, mightn't they? Don't know. Yeah, it was an old Relham Springer I had a long time ago. A fucking Facebook notification popped up right in front of me. Yeah, I used to have this old Relham Springer. Me and my dad, we got there was a 177 spring, I think it was, and a 22 spring, and we managed to get the smaller spring into the bigger spring, if you like, and get them in. Fucking hell, he did do was to cock the bastard. I mean, I'm talking a long time ago, but it must have been well over the legal limit back then. If there was a legal limit, then I'm not sure, but it was a hell of a thing. It was that powerful. It split its own fucking where the spring goes into the receiver or whatever you call it. Eventually, it was that strong. It started splitting. So that was the end of that one. We're using the PSB2, Jim, but there is a group on Facebook called Pressure Detectives. Have a look on there. There's a lot of a lot of knowledgeable people on that Pressure Detectives. So they'll give you good recipes. Yeah, I'll say if you, I mean, that recipe you're using, Nidge, is is a steel recipe. It's for the steel, isn't it? Because you wouldn't need that much. You put that much powder in for lead, I'm pretty sure it'd be too much. But Owen, he'll know. Yeah. Go on to that group, Pressure Detectives, on Facebook. They'll give you all that sort of all the info you need there. But we use the PSB2 powder, Nidge, something like that. Tell you what, Jim, all of the shells, got the recipe from a mate down in Swansea there. And fucking hell, he used to make some. I used to have them off him, and he send them up for me. But then decided to start doing them ourselves, and they're fucking hell of a cartridge, though, fucking hell. So with using these 7.5s, these 28-gram 7.5s, you used to get the odd one or two that fly off, whereas the ones that is home loading now, they do cost a little bit more, but you're killing more birds, so it's all swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But, yes. Hitman's just started doing it as well. He bought all the kit. We went up Maxim. That's it. Maxim PSB2. Yeah. The only trouble is you can't get it delivered unless the actual shop has its own courier. You have to order it in and go collect it. But we go to a place up near Wrexham. Was it Field and Falcon or something like that? Then VP60s are for steel zone. He wants it for lead. You don't use steel. You'd be as well going for staying on the 70mm, Jim, especially if you're using a semi-auto. I'm sure, obviously, you'd have to cut. Maybe you'd have to cut the wads down. I don't know. I don't know that much. I know enough about it, really. Well, I'd personally stay with the 70mm. Just reload the cases you're firing now. That's what we do. I got fucking bin bag full of cases there in the cupboard there. Yeah, I think steel is a bit cheaper, but it's starting to creep up now. And the problem is they're on about banning lead, aren't they? They're on about banning all lead shot. So people are going to have to either move to steel or bismuth or I can't remember that TS something. I think there's another non-toxic one. But yeah, I think we're all going to be on steel if the way it's going. Yeah, I have seen them, Mike. Them Walters look all right, don't they? They used to saw one on. I think it was on the Airgun show one night. Isn't that tungsten expensive, Ben? That's dearer than the steel, isn't it? Yeah, they look good guns, Mike. Yeah, I've seen a couple of things on the YouTube there. The Airgun show, I think they sort of showcased one on there. They look pretty good guns. North Korean AK with a 200 round magazine. Fucking hell. Great weapon, I'm sure. Fucking hell. No, Chris, how are you doing, mate? Yeah, no, I probably won't. To be honest, I can't be asked going to all these shows. He charges stupid amount of fucking stupid amount of fucking money. And it's just cheaper to buy stuff off the internet. I know it's a day out, like it's a good day out. I probably won't be going now. £2 a pop? How do you mean £2? £2 a fucking shell? Surely not. You know. Yeah, so that's the reason we use the steel, because all the pigeons go off to feed the falcons. So I don't know, Mike. They have. I know they do have copper coated shot. I don't know if they have total, pure copper shot. I don't know. You think it'd be too light, wouldn't you? You have no pigeons in North Korea. What do you have there? Not a lot, I'd imagine. Probably not allowed to have them, are you? What can you hunt there then in North Korea with an AK? Other than burglars. Fuck me. Been on nearly an hour. God, I can fucking talk. You lot is talking shite. All the dogs have eaten the pigeons. Ravens. Ah, right. Cool. We're not allowed to shoot ravens here. They're thinking about it, because they're attacking the sheep. Anyway. Yes, so I think give it another 10 minutes and I'm going to bugger off. I was only like to hunt crows. Quite a few people eat crows. Especially the youngsters, the branches we call them. All right, Jim. Yeah, fucking hope you have a promise, mate. Crack on. So yeah, before she pops next door. I'll catch you later, mate. I'll be going off myself in a bit because Spot will be starting to bark She likes to go out at 10 o'clock. So, fucking, I'm sure the dog's got to watch. Catch you later, Jim. Webley Senior. Bloody hell, yeah, that's an old one, isn't it? Fucking hell. Nice one. There's a lot of people that they seem to be bringing these older guns back now. These everyone went for like the new PCP guns, didn't they, over the past few years? And all of a sudden, people seem to be drifting back to the Springers and whatnot for more of a challenge. I personally like the PCP, you know what I mean, myself. It's a lot quieter, more accurate, I find. My brother's got oh fucking hell, FX Wildcat FAC. It's a hell of a thing. But, yeah. So if that Webley Senior goes wrong, can you get parts for it? £70. £70 a box, £70 a case or a slab, like, or I know business fucking expensive. It shocked me one. For 25. Fucking hell. I think I need some fucking air. 70 quid a box. Fuck me. Anything I shot at for 70 quid a fucking box, it'd have to be 18 karat gold. Fucking hell. Yeah, you can do a bit more with the old ones, Mike, yeah. But there's certain things on newer guns apparently you can do. You know, turning the regulators up and this and you're like, don't know much about it. I'm not wouldn't profess to be a gunsmith or anything like that, so that one's all fucked up in there. But fuck me, I can't believe 70 quid for a box of 25 shells. I think just like pigeon shells, or it's like goose shooting, or 3.5-inch Magnum jobs, or just normal size shells. Oh dear. Christ, 58 minutes we've been on. I'm going to bugger off in a minute. Make sure I've caught up on the thing there. Sorted. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bugger off. I'll sort my dogs out and the ducks. Jesus, that's fucking lot of money, that, mate, isn't it? At the moment, Mike, not a lot, mate. We were out, me, my brother, and the Hitman were out earlier on. We were out for about 3 hours, and I fired one shot. Paul never fired any, neither did my brother, so the ammo's lasting a bit longer. But again, that depends on, obviously depends on how many birds are around. In the summer, it can get a bit expensive. You know what I mean? It's, I think one day, not last year, maybe 2 years ago, when I think I had about 140 odd pigeons in a day and 30 or 40 crows. So we ended up using a case of ammo, which is around 50 quid. You know what I mean? And that went on for a couple of days though, as well. So ended up using probably 1,000 shells, maybe a couple more in a month. and 1,000 shells was about 200 quid then for 1,000 of these 7.5s. So yeah, it can get a bit dear. Well, again, it depends. Obviously, it depends how many you fire and how many you shoot, sort of thing. So yeah, I agree with that there. Realm Tornado. The yeah, everything's sort of handmade there, isn't it? Oh, you know what I mean? It's put together, put together well. Whereas now they are just everything's sort of mass produced. There's a machine comes along and just stamps a piece, and you know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean with that one. Yeah. Why are we hunting pigeons? Crop protection. Pure and simple. Pigeons eat the crops. If we don't shoot them, the price of the crops go up. And that's it. So we shoot pigeons. Yeah, Mike. They'll whatchamacallit. They they won't let you shoot. They let you shoot. I think Paul, yeah, the man before he got his license, he come with us, but they make you have like a safety test before they let you go shoot, sort of thing, which costs about 50 quid. And one of the guys, Jeff, I think last time he come out, and they just go through the basics, it's safety basics with you. And once you've done, if you do a few things like that, and maybe join a clay club or one or two other things, you can put that down on your application forms, can't you? So, and as they say, every little helps, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It's good, not a bad place to shoot skill down the D side there. The pigeons in the countryside, what in the UK are wood pigeons. You get towny pigeons, which are what we call feral pigeons. They're like the racing pigeon, but we have wood pigeons in the countryside. We get ferals in the countryside as well, but it's mainly wood pigeon. Yeah, you're right there, mate. It's if you don't keep on top of them, the pigeon's one of the most successful birds in the country now. I mean, the amount of pigeons that are shot in this country every year is fucking shocking. Absolutely, you know what I mean. You see it all over Facebook or all over YouTube, and this, but you're not seeing everything. You're seeing a percentage of what people are shooting. You know, if 10 blokes put a pigeon shooting video on YouTube, well, there's another 10 that haven't. You know what I mean? So there's a few million birds get shot here every year, but the numbers just go up and up and up every year. Flying rats. Yeah, yeah. Although saying that, I mean, I sort of like to think that the wood pigeon's not really a flying, to my mind, not a flying rat. The feral pigeons, I'd consider them to be flying rats, but the wood pigeon is a fucking sporting bird, like bird is. Rabbit numbers, Ben. There's a few about, but nothing like it used to be. I mean, me and my brother used to go out to shoot fucking hundreds. I mean, literally, we go out and we take them to Chester Zoo. They used to have them off us, but with the sort of the onset of that bloody neuro, whatever it's called, the zoo stopped taking them. But the rabbit numbers never really recovered. My brother got out and he shoots a few, like, but not. We can't shoot 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever a night like we used to now. Yeah, there's a lot, Mike, in the crop. That's probably usually twice a day as well. You know what I mean? If you get a good handful in a crop, you get that can happen in the morning. They'll go off and digest it maybe, and then generally as well in the summer, when obviously when the days are longer, they'll feed twice, so they can, depending on the crop, but they can fill up at least twice. Yeah, a few people use falcons over here, Angel. Yeah. The ammunition's not too bad over here, really. I suppose if you're using a 200 round AK-47, the shoot pigeons, it could get a bit expensive. You'd be surprised sometimes, Mike, you get to a field, you'll see it one day, and the oilseed rape will be, say, this high, right the way across the field. So you'll see some pigeons on it, so you keep an eye on it for a couple of days. After a week or so, fucking it's that long. They've stripped it right the way across the field. So proper fucked it up. Right, peoples, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks all for coming and having a look. And yeah, my dogs are barking, they want to go out. So I have to go and sort them out. Yeah, plenty of crows here, mate, yeah. Yeah, well, thanks for looking. We've been on just over an hour. I was quite surprised how quick that went. You're off out dogging. Good lad. Well done, Mike. Catch you later, mate. Thanks for coming in and having the chat. And yeah, thanks for everyone coming and having the chat. We'll try and do some more at some point. Hopefully, get us up to 1,000 subscribers, and we do a couple of lives in the field. Cheers, peeps. Catch you later. Thanks very much.